Well, fight fans, a very good afternoon. Welcome to Toyota Arena here in Ontario, California for an exciting night of world-class professional boxing. All brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and sponsored by Hennessy. Never stop, never settle, and Bet Online. All the fight odds tonight are brought to you by Bet Online. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go with our first bout this afternoon. 6 rounds of cruiserweight action. And first to make his way to the ring, he hails from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Here is JOSUE Obando.
JOSUE Obando, Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, where he's coming from. He's 32 years old. He battles every single time.
And his opponent tonight, ready to make his ring walk to the red corner from Canada, here is KAREEM HACKETT. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go. 6 rounds of boxing action. This scheduled in the cruiserweight division and brought to you by Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions. This bout in association with Zurdo Promotions. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing blue trunks tonight, he weighed in officially 179.4 pounds. Tonight, he enters the ring for the 56th time as a professional, presentando de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, JOSUE Obando. And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing black trunks, he weighed in 178.6 pounds. In 9 bouts as a professional, he stands perfect with 9 victories, no defeats, 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the undefeated cruiserweight from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Supreme KAREEM HACKETT. And your referee in charge of the action is Ivan Guillermo.
Getting ready for our first bout. 6 rounds, listed as cruiserweights because they weighed 178. That was the contract. But KAREEM HACKETT is a light heavyweight. That's where his future is at. He's 9-0. So we get ready to go.
I'm really excited to see HACKETT. I haven't watched him much, and I'm excited to see how this turns out.
He's a southpaw. Mentioned he was the main sparring partner of Zurdo Ramirez. Is HACKETT, so that's where he does a lot of work. He's 31 years old. And how did HACKETT get into boxing, you might ask? Friday Night Fights. He was watching him in Canada. He's not a hockey fan, not a baseball fan. He likes the Raptors, but it was Friday Night Fights for him. And he's always been about the fight game. except his mom, Christine, said, no, son, I don't want you fighting. So
Mom made him try everything else.
Yep. What do you say? He had tennis lessons. He had
Music. He said he had hockey or something. He named a few sports that he had to try, including music.
everything except boxing.
No, but he's still.
Oh, good left hook landed by Hackett there. And at the age of 15, after saving some money from work, Hackett took his first check to the boxing gym and signed up. And I was like, okay, well, you paid for it. And here he is as a professional 9-0. I've heard some good things out of the Brickhouse Boxing Gym, where he's been training. But also because of COVID and the pandemic, that slowed his career trajectory down.
Yes. It slowed him down. But that's what I was also interested to see how he was going to do on a stage like this. Although it's early, it's still a big deal to be on a stage like this, especially when you've been waiting for so long to kind of get your name in light.
Yes. Trained by Julian Chua. Here's Hackett. You hear that body shot.
Nice right body shot. Straight left. He's really landing at will. I like his shorts. Did a good
Smooth,
job.
right?
Yeah.
Moving around is Kareem Hackett. Supreme Kareem.
Supreme Kareem. He said he got the nickname. Someone gave it to him at the gym, and it just stuck. I think those are the best nicknames to have.
Obando, who was called this week, getting tagged here in the first round.
Yeah.
Obando's a veteran. He'll fight you at 68, 75. It don't matter. He'll show up. Final seconds of the opening round. That's the corner of Kareem Hackett. Julian Chua working. Be working later on the night in the corner of Zurdo Ramirez. Beth Duran alongside Marlene Esparza. They're in second. This was scheduled for 6 rounds. Jab from Hackett.
He's really trying to get him out of there. Everything's power.
You see that? All power?
All power. He did say that he was excited about moving fast and taking over the division.
He's got to be fighting, yeah. So, oh, good right. I mean, left from Supreme Kareem. Another big left from Kareem. Moving Obando back. Obando in the corner. Got to get out of there. Kareem hits him again, throws him through the ropes.
Yeah, his arm got stuck.
Another left. Body work from Supreme Kareem Hackett. And here you hear the thudding body shots, Marlene.
Yes, you can hear him. I think he's taking too much punishment. He's not. I don't think he's landed one punch. Obando.
No, he hasn't.
Well, there was one.
He's been putting jabs out there, but not landing.
Yes.
Hackett.
So he's landing that straight left at will. Hackett is, or Supreme.
Yep, you hear the ooze from the crowd here. First fight of the night. 8 scheduled here. Working our way towards the main event. Zurdo Ramirez against Dominic Bozo. Finally, he throws a punch that lands. Another one from Obando. He's game. He's tough. He's very, very tough.
Yeah, Supreme's landing at will. He would just, you know, set a little bit more up. Like, not waste so much energy on everything being power. I think he could have got him out of there.
Especially when you know it's an opponent that came in last minute. And look, Obando with that savvy veteran move right there. Like, yeah, I'm going to hold and squeeze. I mean, he's got over 50 fights.
Yes. So I'm sure he's used to this.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Obando on Golden Boy cards all over the country. And he can make you look ugly, and he can make you look great. Because if you're a young fighter who's not prepared for that ruggedness or guys who knows how to hold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why KAREEM needs to set things up more and not just throw power shots. Because I'm sure Obando's used to that. Used to people trying to get him out of there.
Another good round for Supreme KAREEM HACKETT as we open up the bout here, or the fight card here in Ontario, California. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be, especially if you're watching this in Canada.
Yeah, KAREEM landing his straight left at will. Obando just keeps going back. He's landing the little shots here and there, just try to stay alive, but KAREEM's really just landing at will.
Armani Fryer on YouTube, that's an excellent comment right there. Our opening bout of the night. Thanks for commenting on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Left from KAREEM HACKETT. HACKETT has sparred in the past against David Benavides, Bivol, mentioned Zurdo. Another guy's trying to get the work. Came to the United States a couple years ago because he had to leave Canada to want to improve. Obando. He's lost to Demetrius Ballard, Esquivia Falcao, also Uzcategui. He's an opponent. He's lost his last 6.
Yeah, KAREEM's really doing everything he can to get him out of there.
But after a while, you got to realize you got to box and do things right.
Exactly. Maybe now's a good time for him to show more of his skill set. What other tools does he have in his toolbox besides going forward?
Because Obando, as we mentioned, over 50 fights, he knows how to survive. He knows how to slip punches. He knows how to do just enough to make it look ugly.
He's taking a lot of punishment and nothing's happening. So, you know, it'd be a good idea for HACKETT because he said he wants to move fast. I know he really wants to get him out of there, but he could use the rounds a little bit more wisely. A bit more boxing, a bit more movement, setups.
HACKETT's last fight was in February. He won against Denis Grachev, 8 rounds the distance. He's also last year fought in Culiacan, first round KO. Also was fought in Tijuana, Ecuador.
Oh wow, he's pretty active as far as where he's gone.
And also mentioned the famous Big Punch Arena. So Big Punch Arena, Marlene, is it's a little small venue in Tijuana, it's a club basically. And if you go there and it's like the ultimate, imagine every like tia that's just yelling at you all the time, sitting front row, drinking a beer, and just yelling at you because you're not putting on a show. That's Big Punch Arena. So a lot of guys go there to get their start, especially fighters who might be 17 because you got to be 18 to turn pro, or go down there to get work. And you escape there.
Yeah.
Oh, good right from Hackett. And Obando comes back. Just enough to keep him off.
I think every punch Hackett is landing is a great punch. Like I said, he's just not getting him out of there, which I know he wants to do. But he could be a little more fancy with it, have some fun with it.
This was scheduled for 6 rounds. We're done with 3 in Ontario, California. Beto Duran alongside the champion Marlene Esparza. 4 fights coming your way on the Golden Boy YouTube page. And thank you for watching wherever you may be. Saturday afternoon boxing coming your way for free here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. You know what I love about the commenters on the YouTube is how they just have their own conversation, go at it back and forth. I love it. You support your fighters. Let's see some highlights from KAREEM Hackett. See, that's what you see right here. Sitting down, waiting for it.
Yeah, he's trying to paw in a bit. He's trying to get that straight left off. Moving a little bit more. He's using a little bit more movement than before. Maybe a little bit tired, too, from punching so much. Has to kind of figure out a way to get around.
So we go to the 4th. That's 9-0, 5 KOs. Supreme KAREEM Hackett from Toronto, Canada. KAREEM's original opponent pulled out this week. Obando got the call early in the week. Said, no problem, I'll show up, I'll make weight. That's what he does. Rugged veteran, savvy veteran. After this will be Carlos Nava against Jean-Pierre Hernandez. And then for those of you asking, Yapetli Yamiro takes on Edgar Figueroa. And then our feature fight here on YouTube is Jorge Chavez against Eduardo Melendez. Dave Burton watching. Sergio Martinez, Asa Flores. Hello, everybody watching. What up, Jonesy? We appreciate your fans that are watching because you're watching this on an afternoon show. We know you're a hardcore fan. The
Right.
first bout of the day. We know you're hardcore. What's up?
Boxing. Comment. People really argue back and forth.
Oh, yeah, they argue back and forth. Edwin Gibbs, how you doing? Good afternoon to you, too.
Hola.
Yeah, a different kind of broadcast.
Yeah.
You're watching on YouTube. You're interacting with us. Here we go. As the fights progress, we'll lock in on everything else. Just watching you guys. And a big day of fighting. There's 3 fights, 3 cards in Southern California. So thank you for joining us right now. See Obando?
I was about to say.
That's what you want to
yeah,
see, right?
Exactly.
There,
I feel like KAREEM, should focus on the body a bit more and move. Don't let Obando touch him. If he lets him touch him, the ref's gonna think that he's still in the fight, even though he's not.
Left from Hackett. Back-to-back left from Hackett. And you see Obando holding
Yes,
just enough.
like you said, to make it look sloppy.
Yep. But he's so smart. Holds when the referee's on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's definitely from all the experience he has.
Hackett, Jamaican roots, grew up in Toronto, though. Oh, good uppercut from Hackett.
Like that. I like that he's using his stick, because he doesn't need Obando even landing anything on him. It's unnecessary.
We got 4 fights for you here on the Golden Boy YouTube page. Then at 5 o'clock, DAZN takes over on the DAZN app. And that opens up with Katsuma Akatsuki, John Ramirez, William Cepeda, and Zurdo Ramirez. Houston, Texas checking in for you, Marlene.
Hello, H-Town.
Houston Strength checking in, say we're waiting for Carlos Nava.
Yes, we are. Me too.
So the zone broadcast gets going at 5 o'clock Pacific. And you'll have 4 fights at the zone, but we got 4 fights for you here. Make sure you subscribe to the Golden Boy YouTube social media accounts. Let's look at some highlights from the last round. It was a good round there for Hackett as he was able to land the good left back-to-back time. And he was finally able to land that uppercut.
Yeah, and it's because he doubled. He threw the left and then the right, or the right and then the left. But that's what he's been needing to do instead of just throwing bombs and bombs. Caught him off guard.
Julian Chua, the trainer for Hackett, will be busy tonight. He has Hackett, then he's got Speedy Ramirez. Scrappy Ramirez. Scrappy Ramirez, and then also Zurdo Ramirez.
Again. 5th round.
5th round, our opening bout. Crowd filling into the Toyota Arena.
Yes.
Home of the Ontario Reign. Cool venue, good setup.
It is. It's a really nice venue. Good amount of fans for the opening bout as well. They must love boxing here. Nice.
That's a good
He
shot.
hasn't hurt.
And Obando takes a deep
Obando
breath. He got
hasn't
hit
hurt.
with that.
Okay, Obando. Oh, Obando's hurt. I hope.
And he gets tagged, but he can take a big punch, Marlene. I've seen him many times. Just when you think he's hurt, he just stays there and he digs in.
He wakes up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a veteran fighter.
55 fights for Obando in his career. A career that started back in 2010 for Obando. He lost his first 2 fights. And here he is now, still as a pro, fighting all over the United States. He's tough, he's rugged.
Yeah, he's hurt. He is hurt again, but like you said, he knows how to recover.
Gets tagged with the left.
Tagged with the left, no uppercut. He's really getting tagged with everything that's being thrown at him.
Because he shows it upstairs, he can take it. He's got that chin.
Yeah, that's why I think it would serve Hackett to really go to the body, but there he goes. He's starting with that nice.
Now some blood in the
Left.
nose of Obando. Obando's drained. There's all arm punches for him and the fighter in the blue. So can Hackett step on and finish it? A minute to go in the 5th round. You see Hackett being a little heavy now.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be sparring, another thing when you're actually in the fight, isn't it?
It's very different. Very different with all the adrenaline, knowing that you have to perform at that moment, making sure that you don't mess it up. It's a lot of anxiety. It causes you to move a bit different, breathe a bit different.
Hackett's right above us. He took a deep breath too. He's like, dude, this guy's tougher than I expected.
He's tougher than I expected. Like you said, I hadn't seen him before, but he was hurt and then nothing happened. He recovers crazy well. Nice straight left by Hackett.
And Obando's like, come
Again. Yeah.
on. And he survives another round. And I know people want to leave their comments like, oh, this guy's, but you know what? Guys like Obando, I'll say this again and again, they're the backbone of boxing because a young fighter who's 9-0, they need an opponent, especially somebody that comes in last minute, but who isn't going to lay down. He's not going to do much to win the fight, but my goodness, is he tough and he makes you work.
Definitely. I think there's levels, but someone like Obando's is necessary because he still knows what he's doing. He knows how to move around. He has tactics. He has ways to save himself. He has ways to correct himself. So I think he's somebody that we do need in boxing, for sure. There's other fighters that really just take punishment all the way around and don't have ways and skill sets to actually protect themselves. So either way, Hackett's getting tons of experience with these 6 rounds.
6th and final round. After this one will be Carlos Nava, then Japet Lee Lamido, then Jorge Chavez. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be, especially if you're watching us in Canada right now, in Toronto in the 6th. Beto Duran alongside champion Marlene Esparza. Working our way towards the main event of Zurdo Ramirez.
Is anyone from Toronto messaging?
They're leaving a couple. Oh,
straight
good
left.
right hand. And followed by a left. Strong left. But one punch at a time, isn't it, Marlene?
One punch at a time. He's throwing bombs. I think it's the last round, so he's really.
Combinations, you want to see some of that?
Yeah, I would like to see it, but I think really Hackett is just saying it's the 6th round. I really want to get him out of here, and I really, he really wants this knockout, so he's just throwing bombs. But like that was a really nice straight. But I just don't think it's going to happen with Obando. I would like to see him throw more combinations.
More blood from the nose of the Mexican fighter, Josue Obando. Tagged upstairs, tagged downstairs. Straight left lands.
I'm a bit surprised he hasn't had an 8 count either.
Been close.
I think he would have served the ref right.
Referee was close a couple times.
Like that should have been an
Okay.
8 count. But see, he's a veteran, so he's
giving
pumping
the
his gloves.
benefit.
He's showing that he's alive. He's showing that he's awake. He's showing he's not hurt, even though he very well might be.
Yeah, he's getting tagged. There's Obando. But this Obando, he likes to do that too, where he messes with you, makes you think that you get him, like that little moving around.
Right.
And he talks a little bit too.
Yeah, it's all the experience. He knows how to stay in there.
So he's an interesting character. I've known him, and he's said to me in the past many times, like, I just like to make these young guys think that they're not as good as they think they are. Like, just like mental games with them. Like, but he's getting hit now. And he's tired. His arms are down. On the ropes. But he moves around just enough. Every single time the referee's getting in close, he moves around just enough.
Yeah, or throws just at the right time when you don't think he's going to let anything out. It could be confusing for a referee.
Right there, just the one, just enough. Final seconds of the fight. A good one, back and forth action. KAREEM Hackett, Josue Obando gets the crowd inside the Toyota Arena fired up as it's coming in, and that'll do it. Hey, respect to both fighters, KAREEM Hackett and Josue Obando. Obando making Hackett work for it every single round.
Definitely making him work.
First bout of the night, 7 more to go. 3 here on YouTube. The next fight is going to be Carlos Nava against Jean-Pierre Hernandez, who was a 2008 Olympian out of Cuba. Then Japet Lamito against Edgar Figueroa. Then Jorge Chavez against Eduardo Melendez. And there you see Joey Figueroa in the corner of Hackett. Look at some highlights of Hackett. I like what I saw. Obviously, you got to get some work. But that rugged veteran was in there to survive, Marlene.
Definitely in there to survive. I think KAREEM knew that, so was really putting some emphasis on trying to get him out of there. But at the end of the day, he still won with having all the rounds and getting those rounds in.
Julian Chua going to be busy. He's 1-0 tonight. He's got 3 of them. Chris Swong and Joey Figueroa also in the corner for 3 in management. And KAREEM Hackett.
Carlos Nava's next.
Yeah, Carlos Nava. So Houston, let's go. Texas, let's go. Let somebody know that.
From Houston.
What's your code? The 512?
7-7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges have it 60-54. Your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, Supreme KAREEM Hackett.
10